Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? And if no one has told you today that they love you, mwah, let me be the first. I love each and every single one of you. Get some cyber hugs out to each and every single one of you to let you know that life is absolutely beautiful and what? Love is the greatest medicine of them all, and love makes me go around and around and around. And love, truly, ladies and gentlemen, it always wins. So what I need you to do, spread the love by spreading the word, and you'll spread the wealth of health, the wealth of relationships, the wealth of spirit, and the wealth of the moolah to let it go with it. Like, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ding. Hit that notification button so you get the 411 on all we have to share 365 days a year. Well, we try to do our best. I missed a couple of days. Excuse me, life happens. But we really try to get that information to you out there on the daily. Hey, I am a mom. I'm wearing like 7 hats, okay? Bear with me, but we're living life large. And so with that said, this is what we're going to discuss today. Test, testimony. Test, testimony. I always say you got to give yourself an opportunity to have a test in order to have a testimonial. What do I mean? To see the light and love of God working through you by doing the spiritual work. So, for example, one of my clients, in a nutshell, did the dry, hard fast for one day. And that client is my mother. So you know this is a doozy of a client, and she's a naturopathic doctor and she's a metaphysician, but let's just say she forgot a lot. You know, we always, they always say that the psychic can read other people, but the psychic can't read themselves. Too close for comfort, when it's finally time for her to do the work. So, for example, this dry hard fast, she came kicking and screaming, ladies and gentlemen, to do, okay? But remember, we always say in natural healing as a naturopathic doctor that the body heals itself. So you got to give the body an opportunity to do that. But my mom kept interfering, and me, I'll raise my hand. I just really, took it to heart this past year. I'm not going to say I had it all together, but in a nutshell, and truly all disease will manifest. So in a nutshell, my mom has quite a few health challenges. One in particular is the fact that she had many falls from having psycho seizures. And in a nutshell, those falls took a toll on her hip, on the left side of her body. And since she moved in with me about a year ago, matter of fact, she came kicking and screaming, moving in with me. But anyway, we're gonna smile about the whole thing. And so in a nutshell, she came kicking and screaming. She didn't want to do the fast, this reason and that health reason, etc., why she didn't want to do it. But once again, it's all psychological. But I reminded her that she had tried everything. She tried every herb. She had tried every vitamin, mineral. She tried she tried acupuncture, she tried chiropractic work. I mean, she tried everything. And in a nutshell, none of it worked. She kept on saying, this is going to hit, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Well, I saw. So now we're literally 365 days since she's been staying with me. And finally I said, it is time. She had a major crisis. And I said, it's time now. Because I wasn't having no for it, because it was a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. It was a situation that wasn't healthy, wasn't spiritual. And see, I'm very clear that no drama happens in my life. I am never sick. I have no financial problems. I have great relationships with everyone. When you understand that you're the goddess, God within inside of you, that, life is just always beautiful. But her life wasn't beautiful because she's not living up to her goddess level. So I said, okay, diva, you got to tap into that goddess within inside of me. And if you understand my life, she truly is a goddess. But once again, we all forget. We all fall off course. And now that we need to be reminded. And that's why I told her, while you're here with me, is for me to remind you of you to tap into the goddess within inside of you, and you heal yourself. You've got the universe all inside of you. You are your greatest physician of them all. Now heal. And one of the ways of healing is fasting. We all know about the miraculous natures of it. So we know, let go and let God flow, okay? So that is what in a nutshell, she said, okay, I'm going to do it. And she was surprised. She got through it. It just took one day. And before the 24 hours was, we had 22 hours, she was able to walk up the steps. Since she's lived with me, I remember about a month ago, I was literally trying to force her to walk up the steps. Look at the previous video. I forgot I titled it, 1 day dry hard fast for an 80-year-old. My mom's 80 years old. And in a nutshell, she's been following it. So we transitioned from a dry hard fast to a water fast. And now she's doing coconut water as well as watermelon. If you know, it's coconut water, watermelon. If you know the word water is, and that's really as close to water as possible, are those two fruits, okay? So she's still like committed to that, no solid foods or anything on her diet. And I mean, ladies and gentlemen, she lifted up her legs and she twisted it side to side and she said, look what I can do. And to me, I take that for granted. And to be honest with you, I didn't know it was that bad for her that she couldn't lift up her legs. But as I think about it, I never saw her do it. And she is like ecstatic. And I reminded her, and I reminded you, see, now she fully understands. Look, she's been a naturopathic doctor. Mom's been a naturopathic doctor for, 40 years? 42 years, 40 years. And, even myself, we've been saying this quote over and over again, but we was always interfering. And she said this one line, get out of your own way. Get out of your way. That's what we tend to do. We tend to interfere with God's glory, with the goddess nature within inside of us. We tend to forget and interfere, and we try to do the man move, or the man or woman move, where we try to take control of it. My mom's got control issues, so do I, okay? Fruit don't fall too far from the tree. And realize that you got to do that. So literally, if you give your body, number one, rest, lie down, be still, and know that I am. Be still and know that I am. Lie down, rest. Go through a meditation. Abstaining from food, abstaining from drink, and all your body has the opportunity, 100% of its energy to do is to heal itself. And that's what happened. Now, we still got a lot of things, but I'm just glad because she was ebbing. She kept on ebbing and flowing, even after she did the fast. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, like I always tell all my clients, etc., it gets worse before it gets better because we're getting the root cause of the problem. And you're going to have healing signals that's going to flow. One day you're going to feel fantastic. Next day you're going to be, because your toxins it's going to ebb and flow. It's going to get the toxins out and drain out, and then another dumping of toxins coming down, another dumping of toxins coming down. I mean, we could actually see the toxins flow to the bottom of her feet. And I gave her a really nice, foot bath for her kidneys, and, put some, herbs on her kidney meridian, and also on her kidney, back area, and just the water just flowed out. Because when you're defecating, you get rid of poison and toxins, and when you're urinating, you're getting rid of a lot of toxic cells. So if you think about all that fasting she was doing, her body was dumped with so many toxic dead cells in the body that the kidneys get overloaded. The bowels get overloaded with a lot of impurities. So I am so ecstatic for her because now she gets it. The moral of the story, she gave herself a test. She tested the universe. God told her exactly what to do. Trust the greatest physician of them all, which is God, the God within inside of you. Be still and let the body heal itself. That's what fasting does. It's like having a natural internal surgical procedure. And imagine, now she can walk. She's like, it's a miracle. Yeah. You are in the miracle-making business, I reminded her. You are the goddess that you're looking for. Stop looking outside of you. She kept on trying to go to the doctor, to all these other people outside of her, and reading in the books and the tapes and the stars and the moons and the ascension. No, ladies and gentlemen, it is all, the secret is God put everything we need inside of you. Now open up that Pandora box of the wonderful treasures that God has given you and utilize them and act like the God that you are. Hope everybody got that fabulous message. So let's hear a minute meditation. Dear Heavenly Spirit, Divine, Gracious Mother, Father God, thank you so much for the inspiration and education of realizing that the God inside of me can heal my body, can heal my mind, and heal my spirit. And if I trust in you, then all shall be done and be true. Thank you so much for the test, and now I have a testimony. Whatever it is that you're trying to do God's work, do the spiritual work, do the praying, do the meditating, doing the fasting, do the affirmation, do the visualizations, do all you need to do. Counsel with God, and to thine own self be true. Peace, Hetapu, Namaste. Have a great day.